I'm at the Spa Pavilion for the adult panto. Now, I've never been to an adult panto before, so I'm not quite sure what to expect, but almost understand what I should expect because this one is called Big Dick Whittington. So that'll be interesting.
Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray! Hip hip, hooray!
The adult panto is in its 7th year and is back on the road for 2025 with Big Dick Whittington. Immediately you can guess the jokes, right? Now, I've never been to an adult panto before, therefore got no idea how rude it's going to be. I'm open-minded, not easily offended, and can certainly do with a laugh. And laugh I did. It took a little while to warm up, possibly because the audience were like me, initially cautious and trying to work out the humour and the tone for the night, as Fairy kicked off the evening with her narration, which included the intro of Dick coming to London to seek his fortune as the road is paved with gold, dog shit and needles. Now, when Dick gets to London, he gets a job with the Dame Fairy Fitztightly, who runs a bakery and a sex shop, and you can imagine endless joke opportunities here. Alongside Idle Jack, you got the love interest Alice, you got the sidekick Tommy the cat, and they have to fight the threats off the baddie who is the Queen Rat. By the way, Tommy the cat is a hand puppet, so there was a lot of rudeness going on with a bit of fisting. Like any panto, it was filled with one-liner jokes, and being the adult version, it was something like they went to a circumcision clinic and how they thought it was a rip-off. It got the laughs, they all got the laughs, it was funny. The storyline of Dick Whittington is pretty much as you would expect, and with any panto, it's a thin thread to string along all the random scenes together. However, I didn't actually think the scenes were that random. I mean, I've been to so many pantos where it's completely out of sync and not made any sense at all, but this show certainly had a flow. It had its own flow, which is true, but there was definitely a flow. They had all the classic scenes with the typical shout-outs. Oh, yes you do, he's behind you. Let's do it all again, shall we? And the rest. And they had the water pistols into the audience. So not only were their water pistols super hyped up, long distance versions, they also came up the aisles with the water pistols, so nobody was safe from getting a wetting. The level of effort in the production, the set design, costumes, were all easily panto quality. They hadn't downplayed anything just because it had an adult theme to it and get away with the adult jokes. The chorus were a group of 4 fabulous, energetic dancers. They performed great choreography, and it was pretty physical all the way through with long sequences, and they did a fabulous job. Their outfits were also pretty sexy and raunchy, and they had the standard lots of costume changes. So let's quickly summarise. We have a panto, an outrageous dame. We have dancing, we have a baddie, we have romance, we have a puppet, we have singing, we have songs, we have sarcasm, we have jokes, teasing, costumes, and decent sets. It's a regular panto, right? But what makes it adult are the rude sex jokes and the swearing. Oh, and a couple of large phallus-shaped props, which were quite funny, especially the horny monkey. And the ship is called the Salty Swallow, so that gives you an idea of almost everything was an innuendo. They could have easily created an adult panto which was overly rude, crass, offensive, uncouth, distasteful, misogynistic and obnoxious. However, they didn't. I really felt they had the balance right between the plenty of rude jokes, the sexual innuendos and a good scattering of decent swearing. Even the raunchiness was perfectly acceptable, which made it an enjoyable, watchable, funny show. They did an amazing job. The icing on the cake was the hilarious banter, whether it was between the actors themselves, if they messed up or just trying to make each other laugh, which then made us laugh in turn, or the banter with the audience, which made us also laugh. In addition, the clear camaraderie of the actors on stage, the connection they had with each other, and they were just all having a great time. It was a really fabulous show. They really managed to engage the audience, even if half of us were standing up and we were doing a sing-song and competing against the other half of the audience. We were all up, dancing, clapping, right to the end. It was fun. It was a fun, laugh out loud, entertaining show. But just remember, it's just for adults.